Hello, welcome to the Chill Stream Friday night. I'm your host, Jake Johnson, and you are watching Untethered Live. Welcome to the show. How is everyone? How are you feeling tonight? How's the weather? How's your cholesterol? Are you doing okay? You want me to call somebody? Have you taken your medicine? Goodness gracious, it's good to be alive. I'm glad to not be sick anymore. I was nearly dead, but I made it. I survived. A little worse for wear, but I'm getting there. Hey, there's a Caucasian Sasquatch. I thought I smelled something. And a Kevin Cox. What's happening? Good to see you guys. Won't you take a minute and answer my poll so we can get some feedback? Find out what we're going to be doing for the next month or so. I got some good ideas. I got some plans, baby. I got it working out. I'm working on it. We're getting there. I just got finished watching last Friday's episode with the whole Randall debacle, and that was quite entertaining. I had to go back and read all of the chat because I couldn't keep up with it while I was teaching Monday. It was the one, the end of the New Testament, the end of Revelations one. Anyway, it was a good podcast, good solid podcast. I enjoyed it. Sometimes I watch myself. It's not because I like watching myself. It's because I have no idea what I said because I let God do the teaching. I don't do it. Everything I teach is stream of consciousness. If God wants it to come out of my mouth, he puts it in my head. And simple as that. That's how I teach. I've done the research, and I let the work do the work. I thought you might like that, says Caucasian. I did. I enjoyed it. I was quite happy with myself there. Oh, Lord. We got a sports update, Kevin Cox. Why don't I hear anything? Hold on, I'll get to it. Give me just a second. The sports update. Rays won. Chino White Sox. Lives matter. 1. Top of the 5th. Chicago, not Chino. Chicago. Chicago White Sox. Lives matter. Do they? I'm not sure. All right, let me figure this out. Why ain't I hearing anything? I should be hearing stuff. Let me do that again and see. Yep, I should be hearing it. Are you hearing it? Okay, I'm not hearing it. Why am I not hearing it? Check. Whoa. Check. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on. I'm probably moved a setting or something, but I can't hear anything, so I can't hear that anyway. I just don't know why. That is odd. Let me see if that's the only thing I can't hear. Okay, I hear that. I also hear a really bad echo. Man, computers are weird sometimes. I don't know what the deal is. Either way, I can hear me, so that's all that matters. And I can hear you, my peoples, my friends, my countrymen, my Romans. So how's it going? What's new in your life? What are you doing? Because what I'm doing is preparing to take over the world and drinking hot coffee. Start your day with a hot cup of coffee. It's good. Good. It's good. We got a new video, and I'm going to try to play it in a little while. See how you like that. Let's get some more people here before I blow my wad. But I think you'll enjoy it. I put it together this week whilst being inundated with flu. It's bourbon time. Yeah. If I drank, I'd be right there with you, buddy. You drink the bourbon and I'll watch. Chilling like a villain, says Caucasian. Gelling like Magellan is what I'm doing. Falling like it's a calling. I've selected a studio location. I've selected a background art piece. Excellent. You mean in your house? Studio location in your house? Or in your barn or whatever? That's excellent. You got to have a place to work. My place is at the foot of my bed. What's behind me, or what's behind you, is my bed. And my lights, which I have to put up every time I do a podcast because I don't just leave my lights sitting in my room. Eventually, I have a room back here behind me that I'm going to turn into a studio, and that'll be the whole room will be the studio. But until I get my house fixed, it's just I'm slumming it. There's a lot of work to be done to my house. I'm basically living out of one room right now because the rest of my house is demolished. But I'm getting there. I'm the only one working on it, and I have to do that and survive at the same time, so I have to split my time. And then I'm lazy, so I have to split my time even more. So it'll get done, but maybe before I die. I am not the most motivated person in the world when it comes to things like that. I should be, but I'm not. I'm a flawed man. I got problems. But I like talking about it, so hey, that's something. I'll need to run a bit of wire. Well, I'm sure you would. And you want to make sure your grounds are good because you don't want to have any buzzing going on in your audio. Audio needs to be clear and concise. And you don't want any fuzzies in your video. That also needs to be concise and precise and decisive, derisive, explosive. It's for landline. Yeah. You landline. You mean DSL? You can't run a podcast with anything less than DSL. You cannot live stream over landline. I would suggest you getting it's probably cost you about $75 a month to get a good Wi-Fi system set up, and then don't use the Wi-Fi. Use a Cat 5 connector and have the cable running have your modem close to your computer and run it right in. That way you'll never lose signal or lose strength of signal. I am running off of Wi-Fi, but I've got my settings set so low that I literally cannot do 1080p video. It has to stay at 720 or below. And until I can do better, that's just going to have to be the way it works, because I can't afford real internet. I would like to have a fiber optic, but that's expensive, and they don't have it where I'm at, so got to do with what I got. I might upgrade to a T1 or something like that later on, but that's going to be when the podcast actually starts making a profit. That way I can pay for it. Right now, everything this show has and everything it does comes out of the profits made by the podcast. So if I don't make any money, we don't grow. It's as simple as that. Because I can't afford to pay for it out of my pocket, because that's how I eat. And I only work 3 days a week, so it ain't like I'm making an ass load of money. So contribute. No, I'm just kidding. It's DSL? Yeah, okay. Well, that's good, because otherwise you wouldn't be getting a video out. And when you get ready, I'll teach you how to go through all the stuff set up so that you can get a good clean signal. And I'll be your tech support. You can ask me any questions, because it's a learning curve. I don't know what software you're going to use, but I would strongly suggest OBS. It's the most user-friendly, and it's got a support forum that gives all kinds of plugins and extras and things that you can add on to really tailor it to your needs, and depending on what you want to do and how deep you want to go into it. Hey, there's an April. How you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. Glad you could come. What do I answer? Article reads? Whatever you want to answer. That's the point of a poll. I'm not taking the poll. You are. What would you like to see? The whole point of the poll is for me to learn what my audience wants so that I can do that. Thereby, hopefully, increasing my audience. What do I answer? You answer however you feel, baby. And we'll make it work. I will produce for you. My job, my goal in life is to produce all over your face. And in your ear. Sometimes I kill myself. I'm in a good mood tonight. A little weird. Our love for God to rise and being more souls to our viewing. That's what we're here for, darling. That's what we're here for. And, we can pick what types of articles to read if you choose that. Small, short videos like the one I'm about to show you. Let's go to another screen here. Whoop. You hardly even noticed that, didn't you? I'll do it again. You can't even see it. What? Two different screens. Looks exactly the same. But this screen has one of these. Pay attention. Yes, thanks for everything. More to come later. Thank you all so much. That is a little tribute from me to you to show my appreciation, and it will get better from there as I get more material in. And as you guys send me more pictures and videos, I will make more in-depth and entertaining video shorts. That's what a video short is. It's a short video, self-explanatory. It's in the title. Boogity backity biggity backity biggity backity boo. Wow, wow. That's called a mouth expression. It's an exercise to get your tongue working properly. And my tongue works properly, ladies. Ladies! I can take my teeth out and lick my forehead, just so you know. Hey, there's a Diego. If you walked in on that comment, you don't know what's going on. I hope you saw the video. I'll play it for you again if you didn't later. Cool, I'm sorry. I will send the others in a few, okay? That's fine. Did you get my email, by the way? I sent you an email, you and Diego both. I sent an email asking you, because you had both made comments about sending me some pictures. I was hoping we'd get them in this Friday, but if you don't, that's fine. We'll do it next Friday. Picture Friday, that's what I like to call it. Hello, Diego. You're going to have to serve. You're going to have to serve. Do it again because Diego just got here. I think he might have seen it. But if he didn't, I will do it again. It's fine. It's easy. It's quick. No, I didn't. You did not get an email from me? Well, I responded to an email you sent to me, so maybe it's in a different email. Probably come from jakejohnsonband@gmail.com. It's probably the email address. Or it might say me. I don't know. I messed up typing. Sorry, I suck. No, well, I don't know if you do or not, but I didn't see any misspellings. Oh, where you said I'm going to have to serve, do it again? That's all right. I got your meaning. I read type foo. Anyway, we are collecting ideas. So if you're just joining us, take a moment and fill out my poll, answer the question, and that will help me decide what to do going forward. I sent you some on email, Jake, recently, like before today or after today, because I haven't checked recently. But I did get a picture of a dog, but that was only one picture. So I'll go back and check my email after the podcast. Okay, love, LOL, heart. I'm saucy tonight. I'm just got it pouring out of my pores. I'm feeling better. Getting over the flu. The mystery solved. I know right where the flu's at. I found it. Dr. Fauci, you say the flu doesn't exist anymore because it's all COVID-19? Well, I found it. It's been hiding out in North Carolina, and I got it. Mystery solved. You're welcome. Anyway, hey, Sasquatch and all that's here. My sister might be dropping by later if she's awake. She said she'd try. She's had a long day, though, so she might just go home and pass out. And I got the news on what it's going to take to fix my bike. That's fun. You would not believe how much the belt is for that bike. It's a 36 or so inch neoprene rubber belt. $200. Ridiculous. I've been thinking about converting it back to a chain anyway. All I'd have to do is put a new sprocket on it and then chain. Goober? Why are you calling me a goober? Goober. 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 You guys are hilarious. Thank y'all for hanging around, supporting the show, and being a part of it, and contributing verbally and mentally and emotionally and spiritually and monetarily and psychologically and gastrointestinally. I appreciate it. It means a lot. It allows me the testicular fortitude to take on the planet, if you know what I'm saying. Just playing, haha. I know. That's what I'm doing, just playing. I don't mean anything I'm saying. What are you talking about? You stop it. You calling me fat? Sasquatch, what other plans have you got for your studio? What are you going to do? Is it going to be like my studio? Are you going to have a green screen? I'll send you one. I got plenty. You let me know what you need, brother. I'm with you. Ow. Studio. I feel as if I'm flying. Weirdo. You have a badass red tapestry? That'd be nice. Is that going to be your background? So is it an Afghan? I'm proud of myself on that one. I had somebody that just watched the show this week, a friend of my sister's. She was like, I caught Jake's show the other day. She was like, yeah. She goes, he puts a lot of effort into that, doesn't he? Yeah. I had no idea. Yeah. That was a nice compliment. I don't know if she subscribed, but she watched it. I'll have to get Missy to make her hit the subscribe button. Pray for Afghans. Well, they kind of asked for it, if you ask me. I don't think Afghanistan wanted us there in the first place, and they certainly didn't care if we left. Mm. You do need some lights, and I'll tell you how to get them. Go to, do y'all have the Harbor Freights in Georgia? You know what I'm talking about? Harbor Freights, your little magazine. Do you have one of those close by? Hello. And if you don't, uh, you can probably find it at Walmart or Target or something like that. They're little square LED lights. They're very bright. They're about this big, and they're designed to hang up on your back porch or something for an outside light. Get two of those. Put one on each side of you on a pole facing towards your nose, or either that or towards your ears, just just past your head, and put them about 3 feet in front of you and up towards the ceiling, shining down, and that'll give you a good clean light all the way around. Now, if you want to do the backlight thing, then you need to be a couple of feet away from the wall, and you need to put a light shining on the back of your head, which will give you that separation from the wall and make you look three-dimensional, and it'll put lots of depth into your camera. But you got to make sure that the light's not shining at the camera. It's got to be shining at the back of your head. But those little lights cost about $20 at a Harbor Freights or whatever. I'm not talking about Amazon. You can do that if you want to, but I'm just telling you, if you want to just run across town and get some, cost you about 20 bucks a light. They're LED. They don't take up a lot of electricity and they don't get hot. And they're pretty bright and they will do more than what you need. You only need 2 or 3 of them if you want a backlight. 3 of them if you don't, 2. I don't have a backlight because I'm right up against the wall. If I had more space, I would put a backlight and then I would put some things in frame for depth of field, like a plant or something. That will give you depth. So the main lights are called key lights, and the backlight is called a backlight. And that's how it works. You need one on each side, and they need to be relatively uniform. Now, don't worry about washing out because you're going to have to set the white balance on your camera down, and you can take all of that washout out. You don't want your forehead to be shiny like mine is right now. I could work on mine a little bit, but I don't care that much. So I'm not that pretty to look at anyway. But pay attention to the shine on your forehead. Or if you wear glasses, you want to make sure that the light's not reflecting in them so you can see your eyes. And you're going to need a good one of these. This is the thing you need to spend money on right here. You don't need to spend money on anything else. Not camera, not anything else. You can literally buy a $20 camera from eBay, webcam from China, and it'll do the job. That's all you need. But you need to spend money on your microphone. And don't be shy. $300 at least. I would recommend the Rode mic, Rode, or the Shure mic, Shure. Shure mic's going to run you $400, but that's the best mic on the market. This is the second best, so they say. I think my $50 condenser mic is better, but they say this is the one, so this is the one I'm using. Ideally, though, and the reason I'm not using the condenser mic is because it picks up everything. This is very localized to right here. So if I move over here, it's not picking it up as much as if I'm over here. You see what I'm saying? So that's why these are better. Because if you're doing a lot of talking, you don't want to hear the ambience of the room or cars going by, dogs barking or whatever. And you can eliminate some of that with noise suppression, but it also degrades the quality of your vocals, which you want to be as crisp as possible. And because I'm losing my voice, I've got a voice like a chainsaw now from years of smoking and singing 100% of the night. There ain't a whole lot I can do about my vocals. It's just going to sound raspy. But you have a prettier voice than me, so you want to pay attention to that. And it couldn't hurt you to get one of these. This one cost me about $75. It clamps onto a desk and it's 3D. You can put it anywhere you want to and it'll stay there. Very nice, very convenient. And you can also put a camera on one of these and have 2 of them, and you can move your camera around if you're working on something and you want to film that. Get one of these arms and put your camera on it. You can put it right over where you're working. It's a beautiful idea. And I haven't done that yet, but I will when I get into a space where I can actually have more than one angle. Right now, if I had more than one angle, you'd see my room. See, watch this. Wall, desk, wall. I have no space. What you see on camera is the space I have. As I sit cross-legged with my back against the wall, my knees against my bed. Hello. Anybody here? Talk to me, ladies and General Squatch. General Primates. Also, let me get your opinion on something. I'm thinking about changing my PayPal account to Feed Jake. What do you think about that? Do you think that's too presumptuous, or do you think that's catchy, like a little gimmick? The whole Feed Jake thing. Feed Jake, now I lay me down. That's a gimmick. It's meant to be funny, but I don't want to come off as if I'm begging for money. But I also don't want to leave it as Jake Johnson Band, because I'm running a ministry, and that sounds like I'm too much of an entertainer and not much of a teacher. So I'm thinking about either changing it to Feed Jake or Untethered Live, but I had concerns about people knowing how to spell Untethered. So I could put you live or Jake live. Give me an idea what you think. It could be inferred as a gimmick. Well, that's what I'm talking about. It is a gimmick. But it was meant to be a kitschy gimmick. It is not meant to be beggy or braggadocious. So I just wanted to know what you thought about that. And everybody, please feel free to tell me what your thoughts are. Trying to make it better. Trying to make it more professional. Pretty show makes a happy audience. But Caucasian, when you're doing your podcast, everything depends on how you sound. You hear me? Everything. It does not matter how good it looks. It does not matter how entertaining your content is. If you don't sound good, it's not good. It's a no-go. So you got to work on that sound. You got to learn that first. That's the most important thing you should be focusing on your first few podcasts, is getting your audio right. And mine still isn't right, but I'm working on it. I'd like it to be a little louder, actually. And I can't seem to get any more volume than I have. Because when I turn it up, it tends to blare a little in my speakers, and I don't know if it's blaring on your end or not, but that's as loud as I can possibly go. Does that sound blary to you? Is it crispy, or is it clear and understandable? Because it's very loud coming out of my monitors here. Oh. And I don't want to be distorted. Seems to be all right. But that whole FeedJake now, I'm thinking about changing that to paypal.me/FeedJake. Clearly heard. Excellent. Very good. Now I'm raising my voice. Is it blaring now? Or is it still clear? Because that definitely clipped in my head. Answer one more time for me. And that'll tell me where I'm at. Because, occasionally I have to yell at Randall. And I don't want to blare when I do. Also, if you're going to do green screen, you need to make sure that green screen is lit uniformly, because if you don't, it'll be really hard to cue in a picture on it. You'll just have to learn to play with it. It clips it very loud. Okay, I'll back off just a little bit. There. That seems to be the sweet spot. For whatever reason. Reason. Hey. All right, there. That's loud. Somehow my mic got turned way down. It's all good, though. It's kitschy, So I guess my next poll will be Feed Jake, Jake Live, or Untethered Live. If you can spell it, I'll put it up there. But if people are going to have trouble spelling that word, that could cost me money. I can't do that. So I don't see a problem with it, but some people might know how to spell untethered. Might put an A in it, like feathered. Or miss an E. There's like 3 E's in that word. Yep. And that's meant to mean that I'm not connected to any one denomination. I'm untethered from the scriptures. I'm untethered from the religiosity. I am completely free thinker, undenominational. And undenominational don't have the same ring as untethered. So. Or non-denominational. Also, untethered ministry doesn't quite sound good, so I didn't go that route. See, it is a ministry, but it's not a typical ministry. It's what the word actually means. Most people use the word ministry, and they should be saying business, because that's what they're doing. They're running a show. I'm trying to actually teach something, an actual point, an actual observational understanding of the word, which is what the word ministry means. To administer. But what I think that if you get your audio right, then video will come second nature. Just any kind of camera. You can even use your phone. It'll be fine. Just make sure that it's still and on a pedestal that won't move. And you're framed nicely. You know about the law of thirds. You want to be a little bit off of center. You don't want to be dead center because it makes you look like a picture frame. And it gives a little bit of drama to the picture when you're off center like this. And you have room for stuff. Diego, what are you doing, my friend? You hadn't said anything in a while. Are you guys being intentionally quiet or what? What's going on with you? April ain't talking. Kev ain't talking. Diego ain't talking. Am I boring you to tears? What's happening here? Y'all were so lively last Monday. Must be tired. Because you've been running through my mind all night. And above all, never let them see you sweat. Anyway, I hope that was a helpful tutorial. Hope you got something out of that. I can teach you how to set up lower thirds and all that kind of stuff if you want. It's really easy stuff. But there is a learning curve, and you will be perplexed for a few weeks. Just keep at it. You'll get it all. You're a smart guy. You're the smartest man I know, so that ought to say something. I'm learning. I know you are. I have faith in you. Faith of the heart. I was going to play some guitar, but I realized my chords aren't out. And I don't know where they're at right now. I used them last weekend or weekend before last at a show, and I forgot to put them back. But yes, I will tell you that there is a lot more to it than you think there is. And for a little while, it will be overwhelming, the amount of things you need to learn, little things, little settings and things like that, and how things are put together and so forth and so on. But as you grow, it'll take you a few weeks, but you'll get it. And you have the added benefit of being able to ask questions, things that I've already been through, so I can answer them quickly. That'll save you a lot of time if you utilize that advantage. If you need it. If you don't, you might be able to pick up on it faster than me. Who knows? You might be smarter than I am. I don't think so, but you might be. Sorry, y'all. Was ordering pizza. I'm back. Pizza. I ordered a pizza while I had the flu, and I only ate one slice of it and threw it up. Then threw the whole thing out. Complete waste of $20. Still ain't ready to eat. But at least I'm able to speak and sit up properly and care what's going on and not cough into the camera so much. Blow my nose on camera. Don't do that, Sasquatch. Find another way. People don't like seeing that. But I'm an open book. We got a sports update with Kevin Cox. The Rays are up 2. Chicago White Sox lives matter 4. Go Rays! They are 5 games up in their division. Go Rays. Now, nobody's smarter than you, Jake. I don't know if that was a compliment or an insult. Yeah, I'm fearing the pizza tonight to maybe a few bites. Puke. Yeah, I had a rough weekend, but I'm over it. Or at least over the worst part of it anyway. I can tolerate it now. No insult. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not that smart. I'm just read. Well read. We ordered a taco pizza. Do they make that in Mexico, Diego? I don't know, man. I don't know if that'd be good or not. Sounds like it might be. I like taco salad. That's my favorite. I like anything with sour cream on it, though. I'm a sour cream freakazoid. I'm the kind of guy that'll eat a whole jug of sour cream in one sitting. I love it. You'd think I'd be fat, but I'm not. It's all muscle, baby. It's a high-strung testosterone metabolism. That, and I only eat like once a week. And the rest of the time, I just snack. But I've been that way my whole life. Just the way it is. I don't have a regular schedule. I'm not very regular. I'm the kind of person that'll stay up for 3 days in a row and sleep all day for 2 days and then stay up for 3 days in a row. And, you know, whenever I remember to eat, I eat. But I drink a lot, though. I drink like a fish. I go through a 2-liter of Mountain Dew in one day. Every day. 2 liter, 2 liter, 2 liter, 2 liter. And could probably go through 2 of them if I wasn't metering myself. Great news! My uncle is doing great. Hallelujah. He went back to the doctor and does not have anything in his other organs. Fabulous. Diego, that is music to my ears. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. And you tell your uncle that we had his back. We're with him. Speaking of which, would you guys please say a prayer for my friend Mac, my buddy that's in a wheelchair? He's had to go to the hospital and he's in ICU right now. And if you would, just say a little prayer for him. Help him through it. Thank you. Wow, that is awesome. Such a blessing, says April. In Mexico, I had a very delicious pizza, but was it a taco pizza? That's what he was asking. Do they make taco pizzas? Is it like In Spain or in Italy, they don't have pizzas and spaghetti like we have here. That's fabulous. Yes, we will pray for Mac, M-A-C, Mac. His name is McGowan. He's a Scottish fella. McGowan Avent is his name. Hey, Larry Mercer, good to see you, my friend. It's been a while since you've been on. He was in a Christian hospital. Well, that's a good place to be. Diego, did you see the video? Taco pizza, taco pizza. Now you're making me want taco pizzas. Or is it Mystic? Mystic pizza. That's a Julia Roberts joke. You got to be old to get that one. Good one, April. There was even a chapel there where you could go and pray. That's beautiful. I'm glad. Most hospitals, I can talk. I'm not having a stroke. Most hospitals do have chapels. You didn't think I'd catch that, did you, April? I'm quick. You got to get up early in the morning to get past old Jake. This is the first time they have taken out a tumor like the one he had. Well, they obviously did a good job if he's got a clear bill of health, and praise God for that. I'll ask again because I don't think you heard me. Did you see the video? If not, I'll play it again. Oh, LOL, I knew you would. Oh, thank you. Scientifically, it was difficult, but with God on our side, the impossible can happen. And it usually does. It's good to be here, says Mr. Mercer. Well, I'm glad you're here, buddy. I've been missing you. I've been thinking about you. I've been kind of bleh the last few times you've seen me, but I ain't always that way, and I apologize. Old school. I may need prayer after I eat this taco pizza. Lord, let it go down smooth. Diego, did you see the video? Answer me, my friend. That's the fourth time I've asked. The hell with it. I'm just going to play it again. Watch. Hey, Mr. Mercer, check this out. come later and thank you, everyone. How about that? And you know what I realized? There is no Mercer pictures in there. I need some Mr. Mercer pictures. Send me some. I already sent you several pictures, Jake. Lots of them. All right. All right. Calm down. I wasn't talking to you specifically. I was just asking if you had seen the video. Thank you, sir. I need some pictures of you, though, because you're not in there. And I think I did have one of you, but I can't remember where I put it. I might have to go back and check and see if it's in my email. But I was sick when I made that video, so if I missed anybody, I apologize, but I'll get you on the next one, I promise. But that's the crew. That's the UL crew. And we like sharing. We like expressing our love for one another. And touchy and feely and all that good stuff. Woo! Somebody touched my butt. Who was it? Thank you, April, for sending the pictures in with me and my mom. Well, yeah, that's a great picture. There's also a picture of you and her dad in there. I think that was you. But my favorite one is the one where you got the big eyes. I like that one. You're welcome, Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart. Haha. I didn't know you were black. So, if you guys haven't done so already, take a moment and answer my poll. It's a real quick poll. It'll just give me an idea what to do in the future, what you would like to see. It's anonymous, I think. Doesn't matter what you pick. Just give me some direction, and I'll go with it. That is me with Charles Hatchett. Yes, it is. A completely different man than I first originally met. Scary dude with a big handlebar mustache. I remember that. And a belt. And a weird looking dog. Looked like Benji. Named Max. And then they had like 5 other dogs named Max. And a bird named Max. And probably a couple of cats named Max. Yes, we were at the casino in, does that say Imachokee? 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 Imachokee. Imachokee. Got it. I got it. I can speak. I can read, y'all. I'm literate. We didn't have any cats. Could have been a ferret. Who knows? The idea is they're all named Max. Max, 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 Max. Dad didn't allow me to have cats, probably because they're annoying and arrogant. I don't like cats because they don't know you own them, or they know and don't care, which is worse. The dog was taught to chase them off. I don't think you have to teach dogs to chase cats. I think that's kind of in their makeup, in their DNA. It just kind of goes with it. Cats always remind me of a animal that's looking at you like, you know, I could kill you, right? Just go to sleep. I'll lick you till you stop breathing. You know, if you die, I'll eat you. Yes, they shed, and they always needing. The picture of me and my mom was outside the great-grandfather's store. The shed was where we hung up cured pigs for sale. Wow, interesting. My mama had a general store once. I remember it. It was interesting. It was an old-timey general store. She ran for about 2 or 3 years. And we used to go there and play arcade games after school. And she had a big bar with a bunch of $1 bills shellacked onto it. I always wanted to keep that. I don't know whatever happened to it. Somebody got it. It's probably $100 in $1 bills. I thought, what an incredible waste of money. But I'm pretty sure that as long as the serial number is intact, you could cut those dollar bills out of that shellac and take it to a bank, and they'd probably give you money for it. Back in Mexico, we also had an amazing adventure when we went to the hills outside of town with all of the boys in our family, uncles and cousins, just the boys, no aunts or girls, no girls allowed, nor grandmas. That's fascinating. Did you take pictures? When we lived in Oakland, on Oakland Road, yes, there was a general store there. The one picture of me in April outside of the house is actually in front of Graceland. Elvis was there, but refused to get in the picture with us. Blame it on Memphis. I believe that. Uh-huh. Thank you, baby. Thank you very much. That is my favorite part of my trip. It happened 2 days before my uncle's surgery. That sounds like a great memory, hanging out in the hills with the boys. I don't have any boys. I don't have very many friends. The ones I have, I can count on one finger. It's just you guys and me. That's it. Man, I'm really, really glad to hear your uncle pulled through that surgery. We were worried about him. And I would like to go to Graceland one day, Kev. How was it? Did you enjoy it? Was it everything they said it was? I always thought it was a pretty small house for a king. Yes, looked like you had a lot of fun, Diego. I would have boys, but they're all scattered out all over the United States, so we never get to spend any time together. And Jake, you're blessed to have just one that is a blessing, man. Oh, I know. I know. Yeah, my buddy takes good care of me, and I take good care of him too. But he's in a bad way right now. He's in a wheelchair. He was crushed from the waist down in a car accident, and he had what they call a pressure sore, a bed sore, and it got infected, and it got really bad, and they had to do surgery, emergency surgery on him, and then he went into distress, and now he's in the ICU trying to pull through. But last I heard, he was doing pretty good, getting better, so maybe he won't be in there long. It was great. He made my dreams come true. Thanks, baby. Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, sticky sweet. I miss being romantic, but I kind of hate women. I've been pushed into that view. Not women, but you know what I mean. I like women, but I hate their attitudes. I used to be very romantic, though. I mean, I've been married 5 times, so I know a thing or two about women. I'm a collector, you see. But my collection is runneth dry. And I don't know if I'm ever going to do it again. I may not. I may just be a monk for the rest of my life. Like Kwai Chang Kang, roaming from town to town, solving crimes with my kung fu. Oh, and we also took the dogs with us. Well, they were guys, weren't they? That doesn't break the rules. Love and hate. That's the way it is. Yes, ma'am. You're absolutely right. He makes my blood boil. That's live, isn't it? I don't want to know about that. Yes, I do. Continue. Let's get freaky up in here. I'll take my shirt off, turn the lights down, we'll get naughty. I'm just kidding. Those who can do, those who can't do cheat. Well, I don't cheat, but I do teach because I can't do. Not my grandma's dogs, which happen to be girls, by the way. Their names are Nina and Brisa, which means breeze in Spanish. Thank you. I learned something new today. Brisa. Sounds like it works. The syntax is correct and in order. I like it. I also like the name El Nino, which is Spanish for the Nino. Break out the salad dressing. We're going to wrestle. Yeehaw. Sweet. Salad dressing and motor oil and cream of corn. We took my cousin's dogs, who were also males, so even the dogs were males. It was a boys' night out. That's what I'm saying. Get drunk, go to the strip club, hang out in the hills, party like it's 1927. Yeehaw. That sounds like a fun night. I used to do things like that when I was young. French or Thousand Island, neither one. I like ranch, baby. I'm a ranch man. Ranch dressing all the way. I have recently in my older years gotten into that oil and vinegar taste. So I do kind of like that a little bit. So I guess French, what is it? Is it French or a Thousand Island is oily? The Thousand Island's the orange one, isn't it? Yeah. Olive oil, yeah. So that's a new flavor for me. And living in North Carolina, though, all the barbecue here has vinegar on it, so it's a taste you acquire. It is good. It's delicious, but you have to get used to it. Because everywhere else in the United States, the word barbecue denotes the fact that there's barbecue sauce on the thing. But not here. No barbecue sauce, just vinegar and pepper. Spicy. Me too, Jake. Ranch dressing, I got you. What'd you think of the music on the video, though? I picked that, especially for the upbeat nature of it. The names of the dogs are Oslo or Also and Champris. That means toothy, right? I don't know what also means, but I'm sure you could tell me. If I had a Mexican dog, I would name it Chupacabra. the goat sucker. You did a good job on the music. Thank you, Mr. Mercer. I appreciate that. I picked it because it was upbeat and it made the video seem to move a little faster. That's a Ken Burns style video with the photos that move like that. That's a Ken Burns thing. Ken Burns was a director or a producer or something like that in Hollywood. Anyway, he came up with that style. They use it in documentaries a lot. And I thought it would be appropriate for those videos, for that video. At Publix, they had white Alabama barbecue sauce. I did not try it. White Alabama barbecue sauce. What would make it white? That's interesting. Hey now. Wonder if it had white lightning in it. Is that why they called it white? Or is it the color white? And if it's the color white, what the hell did they have in it? Had to have been like ranch dressing or something. Lard. I like my barbecue sauce like I like my women. Sweet. I like my coffee like I like my women. Bitter and complicated. Mayo, sour cream, milk. Yeah, something like that. That's weird. I don't think I'd like that. I like barbecue sauce that's zesty and a little spicy. It's from Bama. Who knows? I agree. Yep, Alabama. Strange folks live in Alabama. Somebody told me they'd give me an acre of land if I'd clear it off in Alabama. I almost took them up on it, but I didn't. Because I don't like chopping down trees. I don't have anything against it. It's just hard work. Sweet and creamy, Jake. Yeah, I like that too. In a woman. A little moist. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. Right now, what I like in a woman is availability, and a pulse would be preferable. But I'm not actually really looking, you know. You know how it is. Too much effort. I don't like playing games anyway, so I don't do all that. Back in the day when I do shows, I'd come home with a pocket full of phone numbers. As soon as I became single, that stopped. It's like they could smell it on me. Oh, that guy's not married anymore. I don't want nothing to do with him. Go figure. I sent you some pictures of that adventure, Jake. Sweet. I'll add it in the next video that I do. You'll love them. I love anything you guys send me. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me. I am going to open a post office box when we reach 200 subscribers. So, be prepared for that, too. That's going to be fun. When I get to a point where fans want to start sending me things, got to open up a P.O. box because I don't want to give out my address. You know how that is. They're having people show up in the front doorstep. I just wanted a letter and you came to my house. Also, if you guys, by the way, I don't know if you're into this or not, but just throwing it out there. If any of you guys are into writing, and you have any writings that you would like to share, send it to me and I'll read it on the podcast. Anything to make this interactive, you know what I'm saying? If there's anything you guys want to share with each other, just send it to me and I'll put it up. I am not bashful. I am not ashamed to share my space, because that's what makes the world go round. Us working together to build this community up strong. Strong and unbreakable. That's what I want in a community. A strong, unbreakable, attention-seeking community. And you guys are doing a fantastic job at it, by the way. I'm so glad to be feeling better. I was in a bad way this weekend. I'm grateful for that's done with. I missed 2 days of work because of it. I didn't like that at all. But it had to be done because I didn't want to make him sick, the guy I work with. Just, in case I had but I didn't. It was just a regular flu. It was time for it anyway. I usually get sick during the summer. I don't think my lungs like heat very much. I think I've said that before. Deja vu. Oh well. Somebody's talk about something. You guys are awful quiet. Are y'all busy? You got me going around in circles trying to come up with something to talk about. Looks like the poll is going well, though. Got lots of nice feedback there. Let's see what it says so far. Whoop, whoop. Oh, video shorts is in the lead, followed by article reads and how-to documentaries, and nobody wants movie commentary, so okay, gotcha. I didn't really want to review movies anyway. I just put it up there as an option. Hey, sorry, was driving, picking up the pizza now. Well, eat a slice for me. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat some chips and salsa when I get done. Good for you, April. You get that pizza, girl. You go. And don't let them give you no shit about your ponytail. Diego says, I wish I had a pizza right now, too. It's all good, says April. Maybe you have 7 peeps here. I know, and nobody's talking about nothing. What's movie commentary? You don't know what commentary is? That's where I comment on a movie, like a review. Give my thoughts on the subject matter or whatever. I am a director, after all. I do know a thing or two about movies. I'm not a good one, but I am one. Pizza sounds good, says Mr. Mercer. You know how when you watch a DVD and then on the special features it's got commentary and you can listen to the director talk about the movie while the movie's playing? Like that, only without watching the movie. So in other words, I'll pick the movie, or you pick the movie, or I'll do a poll and y'all can vote on the movie, and then I'll comment on it if that's what you want. But nobody seems to want that, so it's a moot point. It's not really my thing anyway, but I'm trying to be diversified. I enjoy BTW, Diego. Diego is talking a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I got you. Like Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, kind of. Mm-hmm. Hey, Darlene, how are you? I hadn't seen you in a while. Good to see you. We're just shooting the breeze over here, talking about God knows what. It's all gooder. We talk about it that anyways. Well, sometimes. But I mean, if I were going to do that, I would do it in a actual way where I'd lay the movie out and talk about the various parts and details about cast members and movie uh, techniques and things like that. But I don't have to do that. Like I said, it's just an option. A poll needs more than one question, so we just saw a picture of you just a little while ago, Darlene, when I did a video. If you didn't see it, I'll show it to you again. Get some mileage out of my work. Sorry, broke my phone. This is my old phone. Got the babies. Broke my toe. Ouch. You broke your toe? Oh, bless your heart. I'm so sorry to hear that. I've done that before and it sucks. Been busy. I didn't see it. I just got here. Well, it just so happens that I have to pee, so I'll play it for you. Here you go. From me to you. Come later, and thank you all so much for the contributions to the video. There you have it, sports fans. What'd you think of that? That's the UL crew, in whom I am well pleased. And why didn't you call me? Okay, I'm sending more now, Jake. Hey, whatever you want to do, honey. I'll put it in the next video. All of you, if you want to contribute a video or a picture or a poem or a song or whatever you'd like, just send it to my email address, which is jakejohnsonband@gmail.com. It's easy to remember. and I will post it in a video of some form. Thanks again. Love them. You are welcome. And I got plenty of mileage out of that little short. Hey! I'm happy about it. I've been thinking about some different articles to read. So, in some of these videos that we do on Wednesdays and Fridays, I will be reading articles and delving into the mysteries of the greater universe and trying to expand your mind, put some mayonnaise right on your brain. Give you something to look forward to. And I've got a few things that I've written that I would like to share with you, including some short stories. I've got one comedy piece that I wrote in the Melees of Haze, and I think you'll enjoy it. It's a Western comedy. Short. We have the pizza. We have the pizza. Now I really want pizza. But I can't go get one because I'm stranded. That's all right. I've got chips and salsa to tide me over. And my sister will bring me a chicken tomorrow. So that's good. Darlene, how's your life been? What you been up to, honey? Anything special? Other than breaking bones? Also wings. Man, you're just being an asshole now. I like crispy wings, though. I don't like that buffalo sauce crap. I like my hot wings to be hot from the inside. But they don't make those very much anymore. Hooters is the only place I can think of that does it like that. And I don't understand because that's what a hot wing is. It ain't got to be all sloppy and buffalo-y. Ain't that right, Caucasian Sasquatch who ain't talking? You're making me hungry, says Mr. Mercer. That's what I'm saying. Welcome to the Food Network, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the big chocolate chip cookie. I ain't real crazy about that thing. I've tried that before. I don't like it. I like regular chocolate chip cookies, but I don't like that thing. You talking about that big cake, chocolate chip cookie cake that Pizza Hut sells? Is that what you're talking about? I ain't crazy about that thing. My sweet tooth is somewhat diminished over the years. I could take it or leave it. Yeah, talk, Sasquatch. What are you doing, man? You're the moderator. You should be running your mouth most. I don't even think he's here anymore. No, a big cookie, like an actual cookie? Yeah, that'd be fine. That's all right. I thought you were talking about that cookie that like Pizza Hut sells it, and it's baked to look like a cake, and it's about that thick, and it's chocolate chip cookie, but it's not real cookie dough. It's something else, and I don't like it. But it does have chocolate chips in it. It's just too much. You know what I mean? I think sometimes a morsel is what matters. Like, if you get that 100 grand bar, you know what I'm talking about? That candy bar, the red wrapper, it has 100 grand on it. If you just take one little piece of that and bite it, it's the best thing you've ever tasted in your life. But if you eat the whole thing, it don't have the same taste. I don't know. I think it's overpowering or something. I don't know what it is. But sometimes a morsel is better than eating a lot. Has a better flavor. Especially if you're hungry. that little morsel will just explode in your mouth. But if you eat the whole thing, it's just like, yeah, overkill. I think that's what it is. And I think that's why I don't like the big cookie, because it's just too much cookie. There ain't enough milk in the world to dunk that thing. Milk and cookies. Yummy. Hey, won't you guys do me a favor? If you're here, hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon so you get notifications of when I'm going to be here. Smash that like button. It's free and it's right in front of you. All you got to do is reach out and touch it one time. And we need the numbers. Share this video with somebody you love. Better yet, share it with somebody you don't love. Bring them into the family. Make them part of the fold. Be part of their solutions, not part of their problems. Leave a comment down below. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, confront me, conform with me, concede. You concede yourself. As long as you're thinking that's what I want. Critical thought coming from that brain of yours. And if you like what I'm laying down and you want to be part of it, you want to help me do something special here in the world, how about contribute? Go to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. Every little bit helps, and it's a blessing all the way around, and I greatly appreciate the support. With that, we will round out this here video. Commercial over. True. True, true, true. Truer words have never been spoken. The first step to wisdom is knowing that's too much cookie. It's been a lovely day. I've been rounding out my recovery, laying in bed all day. I think I'm ready to explode. Do something. I'm going to do something even if it's wrong. Might watch a movie later. Who knows? But one thing I'm definitely going to do is check my email, because I bet I got lots of pictures in there now. And then I'll make a video. Going to bed. Love y'all. My foot is killing me. Well, take you a pain pill and go pass out. And keep your foot elevated so it don't get swollen. And we love you. And thank you for coming. I miss you. You don't ever hardly come and talk to me no more. And I like you coming, visiting. And it won't be long, and I'll be right behind you. I'm just trying to figure out where my Sasquatch went. He disappeared on me. Sasquatch! Oh, Sasquatch! Do I need to start knocking trees? Night, Darlene. Drink some booze. You'll feel better. I confer. Or concur, rather. What happened to my Sasquatch? What happened to my Sasquatch? Sasquatch! We lost a dear friend today. He was a Sasquatch, but he was fine Sasquatch. Love, all good. Night, God bless you. Prayers. Are you leaving too, April? I guess it's 10 o'clock. I should leave too, but I'm having such a good time, I don't want to go. Mr. Mercer says I'm crashing. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for coming, Mr. Mercer, and I appreciate the conversation. We'll see you Sunday night. Sunday night Bible study. She is driving. Ooh, she's driving her life away. Looking for a rainy day for me. Windshield wipers slapping at a tempo. Beat me up, shoot me down, throw me out, flying down the highway. Gotta keep rolling. Ooh, I'm driving my life away. Looking for a rainy day for me. Is that cutting out? I bet it is. I don't have my cord with me. I don't know where it's at. I moved it when I did that show the other weekend. I think it's in the back of my amp. All right. You guys have been awesome tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me and sharing all your stories and having a good old conversation with old Jake. I appreciate you. It means a lot to me. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. And thank you for watching. And hopefully we'll get this thing going and do some cool things in the near future. And I'll pick some great articles to read. We'll find out some stuff. We'll learn. We'll put some mayonnaise right on top of our gray matter. Good for you. Makes your hair shine. Have a good night. I love you with all my heart. I love you true. From me to you. Thanks for watching.